Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Fun Size. I just woke up and I woke up to this, right? I woke up to this guy. This guy is coming to Dokkan, and I'm quite excited about that. He's going to be a yellow coin LR, and it's the boy Cell Max. And as you can see here, the card art looks actually pretty cool. But let's get into the details, right, boys? Let's just get right into this cherry pie, shall we? Okay, so the Extreme STR ultimate weapon that brings death and destruction, Cell Max. Let's jump in, boys. Okay, so we've got the leader skill of artificial life forms or super bosses category. Key plus 4, HP attack and defense 150%. Like I said, he is a yellow coin LR. His super attack is greatly raises attack for 1 turn and causes colossal damage to the enemy. Okay, nothing too crazy. His ultimate is 18 key, greatly raises attack for 1 turn, causes mega colossal damage to all enemies, and greatly lowers attack and defense. Okay, a little bit not great as far as him not getting defense, but but I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. Okay, that there's a long paragraph here, the couple of paragraphs even is going to make up for that. Okay, so let's see what happens. Here's the details for his passive. Activates the entrance animation once only, attack and defense 100%, and guards all attacks and launches an additional super that has a high chance of becoming a super attack for 3 turns from the character's entry turn when there is another artificial life form or super bosses category ally on the team, which he's going to go on super bosses, so that should be pretty easy, no problem, upon the character's entry turn. Okay, okay. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine by me. A key plus 5 attack and defense 300%, plus an additional key plus 1 up to 5, and attack plus 20% up to 100 with each attack performed, plus an additional key plus 1 up to 5. Okay. And defense up to 100, also defense 20% per, with each attack received. Okay. Launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack. Okay. Okay. So that's another super. Plus an additional defense 250% and reduces damage received by 30% when all allies attacking in the turn are artificial life form, movie bosses, or super bosses. Very interesting. Plus an additional attack 250% and chance of performing a critical hit 30% when there are no superheroes category ally attacking in the turn. Launches an additional super attack within the same turn after receiving an attack. So that's another super. Okay. Okay, that's a lot to unpack, right? That's a lot. So he guards all attacks. That's fantastic. And he launches an additional attack that has so this is 2 super so far, has a high chance of becoming a super attack for 3 turns from the character's entry if there are artificial life forms or super bosses on the team upon entry. Okay, so for 3 turns he can do essentially 2 supers, and then his hidden potential, right? So that's technically 3. Then we have what? We've got all the stats. So he's getting plus 5 key and 100% attack for every super that he does. Okay. And then he's getting another 5 key and 100 defense for every time he's basically hit, right? Which is also good. So he can give himself effectively 10 key just because. So supering with this guy is not really going to be a big problem. I don't suspect that's going to be a big deal. Can he go slot 1? Hmm. Hmm. The fact that he's not getting defense on his super, I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't know. I would have to see some numbers, but so far, I don't think he could go slot 1 because he's only got 30% damage reduction and guard. I mean, granted, he does have both. That's really good. We like that. But I don't know if that's enough. I don't know if that's enough. That's all I'm saying. But it might be more than I'm giving it credit for. But I don't know. I'll have to see, honestly. I'll have to see. But what else does he get? Then he's got, yeah, the damage reduction right here. Yep. Launch an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack for free, I guess. Yep. Yep, that's for free. There's no condition with that. So that's technically 4 supers now. Plus an additional defense 250% and reduces damage received by 30% when all allies attacking in the turn are artificial life forms. Okay, yep. Movie bosses or super bosses. Then we have another 250% attack. What, he's got a lot of attack, by the way. He's got a lot. He's got 100 here. He's got another attack and defense 300 here. Then he's got another 100 from his passive. Then he's got another 250 from here. Like, dude, he's gonna be hitting hard. He's gonna be hitting hard. Goodness gracious. And then his defense is probably gonna be high too, because 250 defense here, right? 30% damage reduction there, 300 defense here, another 100 defense here, another 100 defense here. Yeah, I feel like he's going to be hitting really hard, and he's going to have really high defense. If he has really high defense, he might not need the defense on super because he's got guard and damage reduction. So, I mean, will he go slot 1? Maybe. I don't know. I got to see these defense numbers. But from what I'm looking at, this guy, he's gonna be quite good. It's gonna be quite good. Let's see. Anything else? Oh, then there's this right here. Launches an additional super attack after or within the same turn after receiving a super attack. So, I mean, I guess that's not really crazy, but I mean, if that was just a regular attack, that would be 5 supers. But if he does receive a super attack, well, then he can super 5 times. If it's within the first 3 turns, of course. If it's not within the first 3 turns, then it's turns. I don't know what happened to my mouth. I just woke up, guys. I'm sorry. If it's within the first 3 turns and he gets hit by a super, he can attack essentially 5 times. But if it's later on in the fight, then he can pretty much attack normally 3 times, and then if this procs, then he can super 4 times. So that's a lot of supers, mind you. That's a lot. So he's not gonna really struggle to build up. Now, granted, they're not guaranteed supers because they do have a 50% chance to proc. But I mean, hey, you know, he's got this, and then the other 2, and then bam, the additional. So you can actually super probably like 4 times. So that's ridiculous. But then it drops down to 3 once, you know, the first 3 turns are over. That's why I said that. So, I mean, he looks good, honestly. But let's look at this active skill. So massively raises attack temporarily, causes ultimate damage to enemy, and within the same turn, defense plus 999%. Okay, 999, and redirects all the attacks into the character. Yeah, his defense is probably going to be absolutely insane. Especially with this. Especially with this. This is where he can go slot 1. He literally has the Beast Gohan mechanic. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Can be activated when all allies attacking in the same turn are artificial life forms or super bosses. Okay, category allies. Starting from the 4th turn of start of battle, or can be activated when all allies attacking in the same turn are extreme class starting from the 6th turn of battle. That's really good. That's really, really good, actually. That's so good. Artificial life forms or super bosses, and you can get it in 4 turns. That is really good. Really good. Berserker, Doodoo Link, Big Bad Bosses, really good. Fierce Battle, Nightmare, Android Assault, Infighter, and Legendary Power. Not a bad link set either. Not a bad link set. I mean, Berserker's nothing crazy, but I mean, like, I guess they had to do that, right? But everything else looks good, honestly. And then his categories are Android, Artificial Life Forms, Movie Bosses, Final Trump Card, Battle of Fate, and Super Bosses. Yeah, Cell is going to be insane. Cell Max is actually going to be insane. Not only that, but Movie Bosses and Super Bosses really needed help. They needed a big help, and that guy's going to deliver it. Oh yeah, he's gonna be good. That's all I can say. He's gonna be really good, really, really good. Anyway, let me know what you guys think of the new Cell Max. I, again, personally think he's going to be really, really good. He's going to be hitting really, really hard. He's going to have a lot of high defense. And then he's got the Beast Gohan mechanic. So, I mean, what else is there to say? Like, he's going to be probably really, really up there as far as tier list goes. So, let me know what you guys think of the new Cell Max. I think he's really good. And if you enjoyed hanging out with me for a little bit, please don't forget to drop a like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff for me. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.